Rhodes versus Kevin Owens was the first match of the night. You knew these two were going to deliver, and they did. Their match was so good, man. The storytelling in the latter half of it was great, as Cody went for that springboard off the ropes and then revealing his knee was hurt. Cody flat out denied that his knee was hurt on SmackDown. Well, it was evident it was. And although Kevin Owens would then hesitate, he would later attack the knee on the outside of the ring. But when he went for that powerbomb, the old Kevin Owens, that powerbomb onto the ring apron, he refused to do it, throwing Cody to the side. Wade Barrett's call was perfect. He said that Kevin Owens hasn't been a world champion for 7 years because he lost the killer instinct. And after Cody Rhodes would counter the Swanton Bomb, a quick crossroads would have Cody retain the championship belt. And then we had those tense moments. If you were like me, couldn't take your eyes off the screen. They finally would hug it out, and I was waiting. I was waiting for the pop-up powerbomb. I was waiting for the punch. I was waiting for the stunner. It didn't happen. No heel turn from Kevin Owens tonight. But surely this has shown KO he needs to be more relentless. This is things you might have missed from WWE Bash in Berlin. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Now, a commercial for Bad Blood played tonight. The next time WWE will return to PLEs will be October 5th, but a lot of hype because Uncle Howdy was featured in the video package. So does that mean this whole time the Chad Gable Uncle Howdy feud is building to Bad Blood? Very likely. Obviously, you could do a Wyatt 6 versus American Made match. I think a lot of people would like that. Honestly, I'm excited. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be on the show. We all know how WWE operate, but I think this is a clear-cut indication they're going to do something. The main event tonight for the World Heavyweight title would see this amazing presentation of an entrance for Randy Orton. Of course, the decibel meter was there. The fans were singing his song. The 8K camera use just made him look amazing as he would come out to do battle against Gunther. I loved during the entrances, by the way, how Samantha Irvin was interrupted by Ludwig Kaiser, getting another moment tonight on PLE to introduce his Imperium stablemate. And I'll tell you what, this is what the crowd were waiting for. The noise for the start of this main event was insane. The European crowds always are. The Germany fans bought it tonight for the main event for sure. Randy Orton would target the arm of Gunther during the match, and it definitely benefited him at times during it. Now, obviously in the match, Gunther couldn't lift Randy up for a powerbomb, and the commentary team, Wade Barrett, would say that's because Randy's 275 pounds. Michael Cole would correct him at 290 pounds. And they're both wrong. It's 285 pounds. They made a massive deal about it. It's 285. Gunther would kick out of the RKO, and that would just take Randy to that dark Viper place as he would suplex Gunther through the announce table. Not the Spanish announce table, the German announce table tonight. The final moments of the match would see Gunther lock in a sleeper hold, Randy trying everything he can to counter it. Even when he did, it wasn't enough. Randy did not tap out, but Gunther had him exactly where he wanted him, and Randy Orton passed out. No controversy tonight. Gunther is still the World Heavyweight Champion. Drew McIntyre and especially CM Punk would go all in tonight, quite literally for Punk as he wore his all-in attire in their strap match. And this was brutal. We knew it was going to be. These two men hate each other, and it was all about pain. We had everything in this match. We had blood from CM Punk, a really horrible looking table spot, and of course, the bracelet. Drew would bring out the bracelet, it would fire up Punk again, and I love the use of Punk getting the bracelet back, putting it over his hand to touch the fourth turnbuckle. But now that means this rivalry is tied at 1 win each. This was the first win for CM Punk in WWE in over 10 years. But does that mean we're now going to see a third match? Is this feud going to continue for a best of 3? I think so. I think you end this at Bad Blood, but what kind of match stipulation do you think is going to top a strap match? The Terror Twins took on Liv and Dom tonight. Probably one of my favourite matches of the night. Arguably match of the night. The storytelling was tremendous as Dom tried to make it up with Rhea Ripley. Of course, Rhea didn't even have to try and consider it. She just beat up Dom. And you know they were planning this. They put the decibel meter on the minute she started choking out Dom. Life is a circle. How it all began between them. Look at that. It got a higher number than Cody's entrance. But what was this move by Liv? Honestly, it was like a stretch, sort of pump handle kind of maneuver, and then jumping over to drive Rhea into the mat for a pinfall. That looked really cool. I love that move. Judgment Day would obviously get involved in this match. Finn Balor especially trying to be the difference maker. Damian Priest would be able to counter the other members. Dominic Mysterio died on the announce table, which would leave Liv and Rhea all alone for a thunderous riptide for Rhea Ripley to pin Liv Morgan. And the visual of Rhea picking up the head of Liv Morgan after the victory, like Liv's out of it, her hair's everywhere. It looks a great sight, to be fair, doesn't it? So with the Terror Twins victorious tonight, are we going to predict that maybe Finn and Damian happens at Bad Blood? Potentially Rhea and Liv for the Women's Championship as well? I think those feuds just make sense down the road now. And I think Bad Blood is obviously the best time to do that. You're talking Bad Blood, big rivalries, big feuds coming to a head. And that's where it should happen, I think. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair won the Women's Tag Team Championships tonight. Actually, a very good match. Second match of the night this was. Big spotlight for Jade Cargill tonight. During the match, I was highly critical of the move where she pulled Bianca off the double team. But honestly, I do think from this angle in the replay, it kind of redeemed itself because you realise that Alba Fire was going to jump and Jade would have been there and she would have known and it would have made her look stupid. So having to arrive late was key to that, but it did look okay. And this clothesline, man, Alba Fire, I don't know what she had against Jade tonight, but that cross body out of the ring like the suicide dive, look at the arm positioning like a clothesline, literally straight across Jade Cargill's face. Oh my God. But you got to admit, the hot tag to Jade Cargill worked, the crowd woke up and got straight back into the match, and that was good because obviously this was a big title change. The question now is really, who takes the women's tag titles from Jade and Bianca? We all know pretty much since this team was formed that the theories and the speculation that these two would break up and have a giant feud have been there, and I still think that's going to happen. But I just don't know how we get there. I don't know what team it is that's going to take the tag titles off of them now that they've won them back. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Decent show tonight. Kind of wondered if we would get a surprise or anything like that. Nothing like that happened tonight, but still, the matches were very solid. For me, a very good 8.5 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like the video, share the video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!